Summertime is coming, and if you're in the climates like we are in Southern California, Florida, Texas, different places like that, there is a lot of hot weather that comes sooner than it does the rest of the country. So we got to start thinking about our air conditioning and maintenance and getting it prepared. So the first thing I want to talk about is the condenser. What is a condenser? What are the components of an HVAC system as it applies to air conditioning? So the main component we have is what many people are familiar with, the outdoor component. And that's this right here. This is a condenser. Obviously I have the plate removed to expose some of the internal electronics, but the condenser is the part that you usually find, or the piece that you usually find on the side of your home or on a rooftop sometimes. And this is what also houses the heart of the system, and that is the compressor. And the compressor is essentially a big pump that pumps refrigerant through your system. Now, the other part of the system that many people don't realize exists and don't see it, or if they see it, they don't recognize it, is what we call the evaporator coil. Now, this pump in here, the compressor, the heart of the system, which is inside the condenser. So a lot of people refer to the condenser as the compressor as the condenser. The condenser is this entire housing, and I'll share with you what it's made up of. But first, down in the center of this, ground level, is the compressor. Very heavy pump, pumps the refrigerant. And down here we have refrigerant lines. And the refrigerant lines, we have liquid line and we have a vapor line, because the refrigerant is in different forms in different parts of the cycle, and it's high pressure and low pressure. High pressure vapor, low pressure vapor, high pressure liquid, low pressure liquid. Anyways, that compressor inside the condenser will pump the refrigerant to the indoor unit, where it will pick up the heat in your home and then come back out and be released through the condenser. So what is surrounding this is aluminum coils, and in that your refrigerant tubing runs in it, and it basically condenses and releases the heat. In the center of this is a fan. If you walk out by your condenser and it's running and you put your hand over it, you'll feel warm air blowing up and out. That is the fan sucking air in across the coils and ejecting the heat out of the top. That's how you cool your house. So that is what, in the most simplest terms, a condenser is. A very important part of the air conditioning system, but only one part of it. There's many parts. Condenser, evaporator coil, and then you got a liquid line and a vapor line.